Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Friday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Hope everyone's doing well. It's also a snowy kind of day. We had some snow last night. Still snowing a little bit, but it's not a bad day out there. Pardon me, it took the garbage out a little earlier and it wasn't too bad. I want to continue my D's. This is going to be part 2 of the D's from my vinyl collection from A to Z. A couple of days ago, I showed my favorite band as part 1 of the D's, Deep Purple. This is going to be a selection of a bunch of different albums from a bunch of different bands. And starting right off with one of my favorite albums. I shouldn't say my favorite, but one of my favorite debut albums from this amazing band. This is Dire Straits and their remarkable debut album. I've still got the hype sticker on the shrink. I haven't taken the shrink off of this one. Sounds wonderful. I was just listening to it this morning again. This is on the Phonogram label. I love that label as well. You don't see that too often. Pardon me. Yeah, remarkable debut album, 1977. I apologize, 78 release because the band was formed in 77. Still got this Back to Black digital download sticker in here that I've never used. Yeah, just what can you say about this album? Double platinum selling. Sultans of Swing, the big hit off of this one, reached number 4 in the US, number 8 in the UK. You got Down to the Waterline, Water of Love, Setting Me Up. Every song on this is amazing. Six Blade Knife, Southbound Again, Sultans of Swing, of course, that big hit. In the Gallery, Wild West End, and Lions. Mark Knopfler is not only an amazing guitar player, amazing writer as well. Some of the lyrics in here he tells stories through every one of his songs. There's the band there. You've got, of course, Mark on vocals, lead and rhythm guitars, his brother David on rhythm guitar, John Isley on bass, and Pick Withers on drums. Yeah, what a remarkable debut album. I also have this. I just picked up a box set of these guys not too long ago, and this was included, but I'm going to keep this one because it's, again, one of my favorite, not only one of my favorite albums, one of my favorite debut albums, for sure, by this great band. This one here, this is Delaney, of course, from Bonnie and Delaney fame. Delaney Bramlett is his name. This is debut solo album, 1972's Some Things Are Coming. And not a bad album at all. Not a bad album at all. Just the back there, again, on that Columbia label. And it's quite a good album. I really like it. You've got haven't listened to it in a while, so I should throw it back on again. Over and over. Thank God. Please accept my love. Keep it going. Something's coming. Heartbeat. Down by the Riverside. Sit right down. I'm Not Your Lover. And Try a Little Harder. Great album from Delaney. Some Canadian content coming up here. This is Doug and the Slugs. Great Canadian band from Vancouver, British Columbia. Big hit, Making It Work. This is their second album, Wrap It Up. I've got to find more because these guys, think of Huey Lewis and the News type of sound. Not exactly, but that type of style. This is on the Rich Dong label. This says Dangerous, Real Enough. Not on the corner. Wrong Kind of Right, partly from Pressure, Freshman's Alibi. Then you've got Infrared, Forget About Me, Frankie, Embarrassed, The River. Really, really good album, and fun album to listen to as well. And where's my, there it is. Yeah, Doug and the Slugs, just a fun band. Rock, pop, fun, very fun band to listen to. Go from that to an amazing guitarist and Rick Derringer. This is All American Boy. Of course, Rick Derringer, what can you say about him? Started off with the McCoys way back in the 60s. Had a huge hit called Hang On Sloopy. And then he also worked with the Winter Brothers, Johnny and Edgar, Steely Dan, Weird Al Yankovic. Of course, with Edgar Winter, put out a big hit, Frankenstein and Free Ride. This is also, he's got a huge hit, Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo, off of this album as well. You got Joyride, Teenage Queen, Cheap Tequila, Uncomplicated, Hold, The Airport Giveth, Teenage Love Affair, It's Raining, Time Warp, Slide On Over, Slinky, and Jump Jump Jump. That's on the Columbia label. But great Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo, just a great rock and roll song. And I also have a live album of his. This is Derringer Live. Derringer Live is, when was that come out? Derringer Live. Oh, my notes are all screwed up. I guess I didn't write that down. Okay. Derringer Live, I don't know. I'm not sure when it came out. 1977 release. There we go. 1977 release. Cool photo on the back here in the inner sleeve. Sorry for the glare. Yeah, what a great performer he is. You've got Let Me In, Teenage Love Affair, Sailor, Beyond the Universe, Sitting by the Pool, Uncomplicated, Still Alive and Well, and finishes off with Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo. Again, one of his most famous songs. Got that growl to his voice, and yeah, just really good. Looks like we're getting more snow out there. 'Tis the season, I guess, for snow. But Derringer Live, awesome live album. Awesome live album. From England, Deaf School. Great English art rock, new wave band. Formed in 1974. Bette Bright, beautiful vocals on Bette Bright. This is their 1976 debut. Second Honeymoon, as I said. And a lot of members in that band as well. A lot of members in the band. But yeah, I'm really pleased by Deaf School. It's a very underrated band for sure. What way to end it all? Where's the Weekend? Cocktails at 8. Bigger Splash. Knock Knock Knock. Second Honeymoon, the title track. Get Set Ready Go. Nearly Moonlight, Night Motel, Room Service, Hi Joe Hi, Snapshots, and Final Act. All great from. So you got a ton of people on this one. Enrico Cadillac Jr. vocals, Eric Shark on vocals, Bette Bright on vocals, Reverend Max Ripple on keyboards, accordion Steve, Mr. Average Lindsay, bass guitar and piano and vocals Cliff Langer, guitar piano Timothy Whitaker, snare drum, cymbals, tom-toms and bass drum Ian Ritchie, saxophones recorder Paul Pilnick, and guitar and accordion, bass guitar and banjo. Yeah, I don't know how many that counted up to be. I think there's 8 guys or 8 members of the band. But yeah, Second Honeymoon. And their second one, this is Don't Stop the World. Again, there's Bet Bright in the middle. Almost looks like David Letterman on the cover. I don't know if that is or not. But it does. It's very, reminds me of David Letterman every time I look at it. But Don't Stop the World, 1977, second album, as I said, on the Warner Brothers label. Another fine, fine album by Deaf School. And then I have their third album. This is English Boys and Working Girls. Their third album. Side one is Working Girls, Golden Showers, Thunder and Lightning, What a Week, Refugee, Ronnie Zamora, my friend Ron, English Boys with Guns, all queued up, I Want to Be Your Boy, Morning After, Fire, and Oh Below. And beautiful Bet Bright on vocals, and Enrico Cadillac on vocals, Eric Shark on vocals, Ian Ritchie on reeds, Max Ripple on keyboards, Cliff Langer on guitar, Steve Average, Lindsay on bass, and Tim Whitaker on drums. Produced by Mutt Lang, which is kind of cool. But yeah, great, great band, Deaf School. Deaf School. Go from Deaf School to Def Leppard. I only have one album. I thought I had more from these guys. But I have Pyromania from Def Leppard. Of course, the English band from Sheffield. In 1976, they were formed. You got Rick Savage, Joe Elliott, Rick Allen, Phil Collen, and Vivian Campbell. Kind of a new wave of British heavy metal. They began in heavy metal, but then they got more radio friendly, and that's when they began more radio friendly with Pyromania. But great album. I mean, you got what, 4 or 5 singles off of this one. There's the album there. You got Photograph, Too Late for Love, Coming Under Fire, Foolin', big, big hit. Die Hard, The Hunter, Rock, another big, big hit. Rock Till You Drop. Billy's Got a Gun, Action, Not Words, Stage Fright, and Rock of Ages. Really, really great album. Fun to listen to. And I've got to get more from these guys for sure. There you go, Def Leppard, Pyromania. And then finally, Canadian rock band, not to be confused with, I think there's an American band called this as well. This is the Dice. Picked this up mainly because the cover looked like it was either a heavy rock or a new wave type of band, which turned out to be a Canadian rock new wave band from Ontario. I think Toronto. I'm pretty sure these guys are from Toronto, but this is the only album from these guys. You got Hayden Villalba on drums and percussion and backing vocals. You got Trevor Russell on bass and lead vocals on Last Call and backing vocals, and Gary Lima on guitars and lead vocals. Shyla is the big hit from these guys, or a minor hit, I guess you'd call it. Callin' in the Rain, Cry to Me, Ain't Gonna Lose, With or Without, When I Want, When I Need, Last Call, Kings and Queens, Typical Lies, and Lose Your Soul. It's on Black Mercury label, which is pretty great. I wish these guys would have put out another album, because it's a pretty good album from these guys. The Dice. So there you have it, guys. There's part 2 of the D's. Part 3 obviously will be coming up. It's going to be probably a 4-parter for D's. I don't have as many D's as I do the other parts of the alphabet, but some excellent albums in the D's. So have yourself a great rest of the day. Stay safe. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.